Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Herman. I'm the coordinator for County Court 12. If you are a defendant in this court for County Court 12 today and you are on this docket, please turn your cameras on and remain muted. Judge Huff will call the docket shortly. We need all defendants, please turn your cameras on and remain muted. When Judge Huff calls your name, please announce yourself to the court so that way we can get you checked in. Failure to do so could issue in a warrant being issued because you're not in court today. If you're listed under any device that is not listed under your name, please go ahead and change it to your name now. If you don't know how to do it, use the raise your hand feature. When judge calls the docket, I can be able to do that myself. There'll be no eating, sleeping, laying down, drinking, smoking, doing anything that you'll not be doing in person in County Court 12 while you're on Zoom. Please do not speak when the judge is speaking. If you are not able to unmute yourself the first time when she calls the docket, she will go through the docket a second time. If you're not able to unmute yourself, I will be able to help you out at the right point in time. If you need to talk to your attorney or need to ask any questions, please send me a chat directly and I can be able to answer your question. Other than that, defense attorneys, you can start sending me chats if you want to be placed in a breakout room to talk to the state. It is judge requirement that since you are here and representing your client, that you have to confer with the state today before you are released from the Zoom. Defendants, you cannot be released unless Judge Huff or myself have given you a court date. If you have acknowledged that court date, then you can be released only then. Any other questions? Just send it to me in the chat and I'll be able to answer questions from there.
Thank you, Booker. Good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing?
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning. Good morning.
It's only me.
Anyone else in the waiting room, Booker? Is everyone out?
Yes, Judge, everyone is out.
Okay.
Mary Salazar, Guadalupe Kim too. You guys need to have your cameras on.
Morning, Judge.
Good morning. It is 9 o'clock straight up, so we'll get started. All right. I will explain to the Zoom audience how I will be calling the Zoom. I will be calling the Zoom by the defendant's name. So defendants, when you hear your name called, please unmute yourselves, turn your camera on if it is off, and then announce yourself to the court. I'll say it one more time. I will be calling the docket by the defendant's name. So defendants, when you hear your name called, please unmute yourselves. Turn your camera on if it is off because you are in court and I do need to see you. You are free to turn your camera off after that and then announce yourself to the court. Because from my end, I am checking that you're either answering the docket or that you're not answering the docket. And at some point, defense attorneys, if your clients never Zoom in this morning, I do issue FTAs. That stands for failure to appear. A warrant will issue for your client. So we'll begin. This is Tuesday, February 8th, 2023, County Court 12, calling the 9 o'clock docket. And we'll start with Anthony Mark Wilson. Anthony Mark Wilson. Paula Arocha. Paula Diane Arocha.
Aloha, ma'am.
Thank you. Got you checked in. Joanne Rodriguez Cisneros. Joanne Rodriguez Cisneros. Lawrence
Here, present.
Joanne.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes, Your Honor, this is me, Lawrence Okonkwo.
Thank you, Lawrence. Got you checked in, sir. Tiana Lasagna Smith. Tiana Smith.
Present, Your Honor. Present, Your Honor.
Thank you, ma'am. Got you checked in. Kyle Gillette. Kyle Gillette. No. Guadalupe Acuna. Guadalupe Acuna. Alaya Renelle Brown. Okay. Pronouncing that correct. Thank you. I got to check. Juan Riojas. Juan Riojas. Daryl Fernandez. Daryl Fernandez.
I'm here. I'm present. Good morning.
Thank you.
Your
Good
Honor.
morning. I got to check there. Luis Montoya. Luis Santiago Montoya. Juan Fabian Solis. Juan Fabian Solis. Maria Salazar. Maria De La Rosa Salazar.
Present, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Present.
Maria. Got you checked in. Thank you.
Thank you.
Evan Charles Bloom. Evan Charles Bloom. Thomas Vincent Young. Thomas Vincent Young. Benito Esparza. Benito Esparza. Miranda Gonzalez Lopez. Miranda Gonzalez Lopez.
Judge, I'm here for her. She also has a case in County Court 7, and I think she went there first. I
But no,
forwarded.
Right here.
I think she's on, counselor. Thank you, counselor.
Oh, good, good, good.
Got you checked in, Miranda. Thank you. Carlos Galvan. Carlos Angel Galvan. Guadalupe Cantu. Guadalupe and Cantu.
I'm here.
Thank you, ma'am. Got you checked in. Gabriel Perales. Gabriel Perales.
Present.
Thank you. Got you checked in. Jose Hinojosa Escobar. Jose Hinojosa Escobar.
Council is present, Your Honor.
Okay. I'll circle back around to a counselor. Albert Jose Mora. Albert Jose Mora. Jimmy Louis Cuellar. Jimmy Louis Cuellar.
Here, Your Honor.
Little louder, Jimmy.
I'm here, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you, Jimmy. Got you checked in.
Thank you.
Gregory Paul Holmes. Gregory Paul Holmes. Ivan Daniel Vasquez Bueno. Ivan Bueno. Justin Johnson. Justin Johnson. Edward Martinez. Edward Martinez. Gary Angel Bean Blossom. Gary Angel Bean Blossom. Sylvia Manzello. Sylvia Manzello.
Judge, Nell said that Bean Blossom was dismissed, but I'm not showing a dismissal on the case yet.
Okay. I'll circle back around to it. We'll talk about it off the docket. Thank you. Sylvia Manzello. Tadera Smith. Tadera Denise Smith. Alfredo Lopez. Teresa Marin. Mia Kwan.
Present, here, Judge.
Thank you, Mia. Got you checked in. Sabero Ruben Morales. Lawrence Vasquez. Ashley Resendez. Jason Gill. Manuel Antonio Escamilla. Christopher James Ryan. Calvin Lee Anthony. Eduardo Lopez Medina. I see it's the one, the jail case. All right. I see you there, sir. All right. I will go back through this list one more time for the individuals that did not answer at the 9 o'clock docket call. But first, I'm going to give some instructions on how this morning is going to roll out. So defense attorneys that need a reset, the court will give you a reset. I do, however, require that you talk to one of the 2 ADAs on the Zoom. That would be Caleb or Kendra. Even if you have talked to them last court setting, defense attorneys, and you have not changed your mind, you still want the exact same thing, I'm still requiring that you talk to one of the 2 ADAs. Even if you just got hired last night or last week or last month, I am still requiring that you talk to one of the 2 ADAs. Even if there is a felony case pending along with this County Court 12 case, I am still requiring that you talk to one of the 2 ADAs. I see no downside to communication, guys. I know that I am over here trying to move my docket. And I know that you defense attorneys are trying to bring closure to your clients' cases so they can get back to their normal lives. And we cannot do that without communication. So defense attorneys, please take a few moments to go into one of the breakout rooms to get on the same page about this setting, this hearing this morning. Now, defense attorneys, if you have talked to one of the 2 ADAs within the last 2, 3, even up to 5 days ago, and that talk, that chat, that email was about this setting, I'll take that. I do consider that a confer. I would highly recommend that's what you guys would do so that when you get on the Zoom, when I get to the part about who is already conferred, you can quickly say yes and get your client a reset if that's what you need to do. But we're here now. So how we're going to do this is I need defense attorneys, to please send chats to Booker. Booker is going to line you guys up in order of how he receives those chats to go into the breakout room. Now, it is 9:09. Usually by 10 o'clock, we're more than 75% done with this docket. I say that to say we do try to move things along quickly in County Court 12. So when Booker puts you guys in those breakout rooms, please do not pop out of the breakout rooms to say no one has come to see me in the breakout room. Remember, we are trying to move things along quickly. Just exercise a little patience, guys. Someone will be there shortly to discuss this matter of the case with you. All right. Now, I'm going to go back through this list one more time. Remember, I'm going to call the docket by the defendant's name. So defendants, when you hear your name called, please remember, unmute yourselves, turn your camera on because you are in court and I do need to see you. You are free to turn your camera off after that and then announce yourself to the court so that I can check you in. Because those that are not announcing themselves that I'm not checking in, I do issue FTAs. That stands for failure to appear. A warrant will issue for your arrest. So we'll begin again. Is Anthony Mark Wilson on the Zoom now? Anthony Mark Wilson. Carl Gillette. Juan Riojas.
Here.
Okay, there you go, Juan. Thank you. Got you checked in. Luis Santiago Montoya. Juan Fabian Solis.
Judge, he's in the hallway.
Okay.
Sonny's here.
Okay, in the hall.
sorry, and also number 7, Judge Acuna.
Acuna is in the hall,
In
okay,
the hallway as well.
okay. All right. Evan Charles Bloom, Evan Charles Bloom. Thomas Vincent Young, Thomas Vincent Young. Benito Esparza, Benito Esparza. Carlos Angel Galvan, Carlos Galvan. Jose Hinojosa Escobar, Jose Hinojosa Escobar. Albert Jose Mora, Albert Jose Mora.
I'm here. I'm here.
Okay, sir, can you put your face, there you go. Thank you, Albert. I got you checked in now. Gregory Paul Holmes, Gregory Paul Holmes. Ivan Vasquez Bueno, Ivan Vasquez Bueno. I thought I saw, sir, unmute yourselves and announce yourself to the court. Unmute yourself. Do you know how to navigate the Zoom?
Okay, I pressed it already. I'm here.
Okay, all right, you guys. Remember, guys, follow the instructions. Sometimes we can get upwards of 40 or 50 people. I cannot see every block. I need to hear your voice so I can check you in. There have been a time or two when we issued a warrant for someone that did not follow the instructions and announce themselves. Because Booker or I have to know that you're on the Zoom. That is the reason for the instructions, okay? I got you checked in, Ivan. Thank you. Justin Johnson, Justin Johnson. Edward Martinez, Edward Martinez. Gary Bean Blossom, that's the one you said that the attorney said it got dismissed. Could you look that case up, Booker? You did, and it's not dismissed?
Yes, Judge, as of yesterday, it was not dismissed, but Nell's going to talk to the ADAC.
Okay, all right.
concerning the dismissal.
Okay, I'll put a little star by that case. Sylvia Manzello, Sylvia Manzello. About Tadera Smith, Tadera Smith. Is that, no. Alfredo Lopez, Alfredo Lopez. Teresa Marin, Teresa Marin. Severo Morales, Severo Ruben Morales. Lawrence Vasquez, Lawrence Vasquez. Ashley Resendez, Ashley Resendez. Jason Gill, I see that's a jail case, he's there. Jason Gill, there he is. Well, if we need him, we'll tell someone to come over. And Manuel Antonio Escamillo, he's a jail case too. Christopher James Ryan, jail case. I think his block is there, but I don't see him there, Booker. And Calvin Lee Anthony, Calvin Lee Anthony, there's Calvin, they brought him out. Okay, I've now gone through the docket twice. Is there anyone on this Zoom, if you think you're in the right place and you did not hear your name called at all this morning? You did not hear your name called? Anyone? Okay, all right. Before we move forward with business of the court this morning, I'm gonna give a few housekeeping rules for County Court 12. First rule being, defense attorneys, if you are moving forward with a plea this morning, remember there are 2 sets of paperwork. One set comes from the court, the other set comes from the district attorney's office. If you are not sure if your client has done all of the paperwork, just let Booker know. He can put you in a breakout room with your client and you can go over these matters. I just don't want anyone to sit on the Zoom for an hour or so. And when I call the case, we discover that no paperwork or only part of the paperwork is done. Easy solution. Also, defense attorneys, if your client has an MTR on the docket, besides talking to one of the 2 ADAs, you must also speak to Mr. Charles Kimbrough. He is the CLO, the probation officer for County Court 12. Of course, because it is an MTR, a motion to revoke probation, we do need the input of the probation department. Also, defense attorneys, if you're moving forward with the plea, please ask your client this one question. Are they a resident of their county? I realize Bexar County, San Antonio is such a touristy town. We often get a lot of people from out of town for whatever matters. They get arrested in our judiciary, our justice system. Now, if the plea goes forward over to probation and we don't write that, your client is going to get an automatic violation. You just don't want that headache up front. It's an easy solution. Just let the court know, let the DAs know, let Charles know, so that I can write that on the file that this client resides perhaps in Travis County, Harris County, or even in another state. Once I know that he's not a resident of Bexar County, I can make the decision, should this case be transferred to the other county, or should this client be allowed to just report to probation by Zoom? So an easy solution, but if we don't know it, your client is going to get a violation. And believe me, I've gotten those hectic calls from attorneys like, well, no one made us aware the client resided in another, the client was not a resident of Bexar County. Also, defense attorneys, if your client has been arrested, just arrested twice, at least 2 times for a DWI, that case is going to automatically be transferred over to the DWI court. That is its treatment specialty court. I cannot mandate or order anyone to that treatment program. However, your client will be given the opportunity to be evaluated and taught this to someone about what I consider red flags in usage of alcohol. Your client will not be able to leave this judiciary able to say no one gave them help or talk to them about, again, what I consider red flags in alcohol usage. Right. Besides presiding over County Court 12, I also preside over the mental health court for Bexar County. If anyone is interested in getting their case transferred to the mental health court, just let Booker know and Booker can get that ball rolling. It doesn't even have to be that your client has ever been professionally diagnosed with a mental health diagnosis. If they think they're a bipolar, PTS, or suffer from anxiety or depression, that is good enough for us. We will get them properly diagnosed by a professional. I do run several dockets of mental health. One of the dockets, the PTD docket, the pretrial diversion docket. If your client is deemed eligible for that docket, not only does that case get dismissed, it gets totally expunged from your client's record at no cost to your client. Just options for everyone. Okay, so moving forward, are there any defense attorneys that have already conferred? They just want to give a report to the court. We can give your client a reset and release your client. Any defense attorneys that have already conferred?
Yes, Judge.
Who was speaking first? Ms. Gonzalez?
Oh, well, okay, Judge, I just would like to, I have conferred with the state. I have a plea offer and I'd like to chat with Mr. Lopez Medina in the jail court, please.
That's your client? Mr. Lopez?
Yes, yes, Judge.
All right, good. So Booker can put
Lopez Medina, yes.
Yeah, Booker could put you in a breakout room with your client.
Thank you.
Who was the second attorney?
Judge, I believe
Yes.
I was.
Go ahead, Warren.
So I've conferred with the prosecutor, and Miss Miranda Gonzalez Lopez is present in this court this morning online.
Okay.
We also have another case on the docket this morning in County Court 7.
Okay.
And she also has another case pending in the 399th.
Okay.
So the case in your court is the least
Okay.
serious, and I anticipate it'll be TIC elsewhere.
Okay. Well, we got Booker for number 41 on the docket.
331.
I think that's not 41. Number
17.
Number 7. Okay. That was the other attorney that was speaking. Okay, here we go. 17. What date was that?
331.
331. Ms. Miranda Lopez, your court date has been reset to March 31st, so you're free to log off, ma'am. Thank you, Counselor.
Thank you, Judge. Bye now.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. You're free to log off.
Miranda, you need to log on to County Court 7. I'll see you there.
Are there any other defense attorneys that have already conferred? Just need to give a report to the court. All right, Booker, I'll let you move forward with the resets, okay?
All right, Judge.
I'll be right here for any pleas that are ready.
Okay.
Well, may I approach the judge?
Yes. Is it in regards to your client?
It is, yes.
Yeah, what's going on?
Well, yes. Well, I don't know if it's his audio or not. So he's struggling with his audio. Mine was on. His looked like it was muted, and but he was saying I was saying, can you hear me? He was shaking his head no, so whatever that means. But anyway, I'm actually in the courtroom and my Wi-Fi, like it's not a good connection. So I don't know if it's him or me. So here's what I'm asking. Can I just drive to my office? It'll take me about 30 minutes. I have a deal that I think he's going to take. I think we're going to end up being pled out and I'm going to need to download the documents and stuff. And I can't get connected. I don't know why, but I can't. I'm on the Bear County and it's not, I just don't have access to my emails. Well, not in a way that I could fill them out.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and send you the paperwork in anticipation that you are going to take a plea, so that way you can already have it. And then
Okay.
once you hop back on, you can talk to your client from there.
Okay, I appreciate it. I'll hurry. I'll be right back on as soon as possible.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay,
Booker,
thank you.
Is Nell in the breakout room speaking to one of the defense, the ADAs? Is
Yes,
Nell in
sir.
the- Well, she has a client that did not appear for the trial docket. So she has a warrant for her arrest. She's here right now. We have her in the jury box. Could you tell Nell that so she can come down
Yes, sir.
and approach on her client's case? Okay, thank you.
Oh, Your Honor.
Yes.
Your Honor.
How can I help you, Mr. Moore?
Nell is my attorney, but I missed the first docket thing. But whenever she did the second one, I said I was here.
Okay, we got you checked in, sir.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Ms. Kronberg,
Yes, for Jose Escobar, we aren't able to get an offer today because it hasn't been filed yet, but Caleb said that he would file it today and email me an offer. Is there any way I can get a reset on that one?
yes, I believe he's in the hallway.
Okay, I can go talk to him.
Okay, I reset it to March 31st.
March 31st. Perfect. Thank you. May we be excused?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You too.
Booker, I sent you a text.
Okay.
Booker,
Yes,
can you tell me how many days in Jason Gill has?
you have kids somewhere?
Yeah. 695166.
21,
21. Thank you.
no problem. Ms. Gonzalez.
Hello again. Do we have an interpreter in the courtroom on call or anything for today?
Let me get one.
Okay, Spanish speaking.
Okay.
But now it all makes sense. I realized because I was asking him, can you hear me? And he was shaking his head no. So obviously he could, but he couldn't understand me. So
No worries.
thank you. Can I turn off my video while you get the interpreter, please?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Orlando,
Yes, sir. So I conferred with the prosecutor. Again, she has a felony pending that I believe would resolve this case. And we have yet to conclude that felony, but I expect us to be able to resolve it by our next setting, although there's not a setting on it yet.
okay. I reset this one to March 31st, and I'll just keep an eye out on the felony and then go from there.
I appreciate it, Booger. Thanks.
Not a problem.
All right, and bye.
Bye. No.
Hi, Booker. Could we please reset Joanne Cisneros to give her more time for community service so she can get the conditional dismissal? She's done everything else like the anti-theft class, and she's done almost I think she's done 19 hours of community service and she needs to do 25.
She needs to do 25 altogether or 25 more?
25 altogether, 6 left.
Mrs. Cisneros? Joanne Cisneros? All right, so your case will be dismissed once you complete the last bit of your community service hours. According to your attorney, you have 6 hours left. I'm sorry? Can you hear me?
I can't, it's not.
Can you hear me now?
Cuts off that.
You can give her a call later on now. Just let her know that I'm giving her until March 6th. If she wants her case to be dismissed and have to appear in court anymore, then she can need to get those done by that day.
Okay, thank you.
I don't think her audio is working on, so she can barely hear us.
Okay, so the next one is Lawrence Okonkwo.
Yes.
Could we reset him because he has some pending felonies to take care of first?
He does?
Well, yeah, as far as I know, but not according to you.
I only showed the 2 cases in my court and that's it.
Misdemeanors.
Mr.
Nonetheless, I will You can talk to your client later, see if there's anything else that he knows of pending. But as of right now, I reset both cases to March 31st.
Okay, thank you. And I will call you later, Mr. Okonkwo.
Yeah, please do.
Okay.
Because they usually tell me that, but they never call. So could you please call me?
Yes, I will. Thank you.
Thank you. I can leave, Mr. Booker?
Yeah, your new court date is gonna be March 31st. That's gonna be in person in County Court 12.
Okay.
All right, so yes, you're free to log off.
Could you please reset Tiana Smith? And I would like to talk to her.
Okay, what's going on with that case?
She has a conditional dismissal offer, but I don't know where she is on her anti-theft class and her community service hours.
Okay, I'll let you talk to her first, and then I'll give you a reset from there.
Okay.
Trying to push these the defendants to get their stuff done sooner rather than later.
Yeah, okay.
And what's your next one?
Guadalupe Acuna is deceased, and the state is gonna confirm that and then dismiss the case. The next one is Daryl Fernandez. He was denied from DWI court, and I would like to refer him to mental health court, but I'd like to talk to him about doing that.
You want to talk to him today?
Yes.
Miss Stoneking, are you're our interpreter? Okay,
Yes, sir, I am.
thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. And what case am I doing?
Right now it's going to be for, let me give you a case number.
Yes, sir.
701-212 for Eduardo Lopez Medina. Defense counsel wants to go over a plea offer with him, and you're gonna help interpret it for her.
Got it. Thank you, sir. And
No
this is CC 13?
Well,
CC 12.
yes,
Great. Thank you.
you're welcome. Okay, now, did you want to talk to him first, or?
Yes, well, you could reset him, but I would also like to talk to him. Pending the mental health decision, mental health court decision.
I was set up to March 30th.
Okay.
Mr. Booker, I heard that. So March 30th.
Yeah, I just stay on. Your attorney wants to talk to you in the breakout room.
Already. Thank you.
Thank you.
What else do you have now?
Okay, for Albert Mora, I have an offer for him to discuss with him, and I'd like to reset him.
You want to talk to him today? Or you're gonna talk to him off top?
I can call him later.
Mr. Moore? Albert Moore.
Yes, sir.
Right, your court date is going to be reset to March 31st, and that's going to be in person in County Court 12.
March 31st.
That's correct, at 9 a.m.
Okay, can I get off?
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, now what else you got?
For Ivan Vasquez Bueno, we need to reset him because there's no labs available and the case still has to be filed.
No, it's not happening for it.
All right, we'll reset that one to April 3rd.
Okay. And for Gary Bean Blossom, the case, Is Ivan here?
Yes, Mr. Velasquez Bueno. Ivan,
Sorry. Yes, I'm here.
okay, your court date has been reset to April 3rd. That's gonna be in person, County Court 12 at 9 a.m.
Okay.
All right, you're free to log off, sir.
Log it up? Okay, thank you.
No, Bean Blossom.
It was dismissed. It's been dismissed.
Okay. Sounds good.
For Jason Gill, there's a JSET offer for him. And I would like to talk to him about it.
Okay.
Go over the plea paperwork if he's willing to accept that.
Okay, so since he is in jail, and is that your last one?
No, the Manuel Escamilla. It says the case is closed from my end, so I don't know who his attorney is.
I show you on the case. And the buffer's still open.
Say again?
I still show you on the case. And then both of them are still open.
Huh, okay, well, maybe our files are messed up. I'll look at that again.
Okay, I'm gonna put you in with Jason Gill first, since he is an inmate, to see if he wants to do the plea. And then so that way, me and your other clients, they can wait.
Okay, well, you can tell Daryl Fernandez that I can call him later if he would like to go.
Oh, yes, not a problem. That's okay. I'll definitely hop off and I'll stand by all day or whatever.
I'll just call you when we're done with court and then we can talk, okay?
All right, sounds good. So am I dismissed, Mr. Booker?
Yes, you're free to log off, sir.
All righty, bye.
Thank
See
you.
Mhm.
All right, now you can go back to one, and Mr. Gill's in there waiting for you.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Am I free to log off or do she still wants to talk to me?
Ms. Smith, your attorney would like to talk to you shortly when she finishes. Ms. Morgan.
Okay, yes, sir.
Good morning, Booker. How are you?
I'm doing good, and yourself?
I'm doing well. I have Mr. Riojas. He is present there in our conference room. I talked to the state again. They still claim they have not received the signed blood discovery order. So I'm in Guadalupe County right now. I'm going to go personally to Bear County, get a copy of it and take it to them. I do have an offer to discuss with Mr. Riojas. And then we e-filed just this morning. I don't think it's been accepted yet, a travel permit for work purposes that I was going to try and talk to the judge about, but I can do that in person when it comes on the blood discovery order. It's been signed. They just don't have a copy of it.
Yeah, it's been signed since July 25th of last year.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll get that forwarded over to them.
Okay.
And so as of right now, we'll reset his court date to March 31st, and that will be in person in County Court 12.
Okay, so you're all gonna move to in-person?
Yeah, March 1st, according to the last order from the OCA, they're going to discontinue Zoom and move everybody in person starting March 1st.
Oh, and I just looked, March 31st, I'm gonna be at a CLE in New Orleans. You can come with.
You're gonna be in New Orleans?
Yes, and for CLE, I said you can come with me.
Okay, let's do the beginning. Are you gonna be there the whole week or just that day?
It's the 30th and the 31st.
Okay, let's do the beginning of the week, the 27th.
27. Looks good to me, thank you.
Not a problem.
And then on that travel permit, I sent you the copy that we e-filed, but not the accepted copy.
And that's
Should I
fine.
come in?
I will print it out and put it on judge's desk and she'll review it today.
Okay, thank you, Booker.
Not a problem. Mr.
Have a
Rio,
good day.
new court date is March 27th in person, County Court 12. So you're free to log off as well.
Thank
I got
you.
you. No problem. Neil, what's your verdict?
He would like to JSAT and take the plea.
Okay, I'll send a paperwork out to you.
Okay, it's a 21-day JSAT, it sounds like.
Okay, which one of your other clients do you want to talk to first?
Can I talk to Tiana Smith?
Yes, go back to number 1. I'll put her in there with you.
Okay, thank you.
Ryan. Ms. Beck?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead, Ryan.
Yes, we need a couple of resets, and then I have a couple of clients that didn't show up. I was wondering, do we know who WingTech TMA F is? You know if that's one of my clients?
I will find out.
Okay.
All right, which one do you want to reset first?
Mia Kwan. So first setting, still waiting. There was a felony that occurred on the same date. There's action on the felony as recently as yesterday, and we're not going to be able to move forward until the felony is either taken care of or at a standstill.
And there's a felony in Bear County?
I believe so.
Yeah, I'm not showing a felony.
Okay. Maybe that's two for two on those today. So maybe there's a mix up in the district attorney's files. I'll double check everything cleared up and see what's going on with Ms. Kwan. But either way, it's first setting. They're gonna email me an offer. We'll get a reset on that to go over that.
March 31st.
If I
Okay.
just really quickly, yeah, on my,
If it's in regard to your case, I prefer you not to speak openly. Your attorney will reach out to you later on today and talk to you privately.
perfect. Thank you.
Yeah,
So
I'm gonna give you a call right after court. Okay, Mia.
Perfect. Thank you.
Ma'am, your court date has been reset to March 31st, and that's in person in County Court 12 at 9 a.m.
In person, County Court 12 and 9 a.m. March 31st. Okay. March 31st. All right. See you then. Thank you.
All right, and your attorney will call you later on today.
Okay. May I have permission to leave?
Yes, I'm muted.
Thank you.
No problem.
Have a good one.
You too. What else, Ryan?
So the only one that seems to be here would be Calvin Anthony. Everyone else seems to maybe not be here. Gregory Holmes, Justin Johnson, and Louis McCoyer.
Okay, what's going on with Mr. Calvin's case?
We do have an offer that I need to communicate with him. If I could get into a breakout room with him, it's gonna be it's not gonna be a time served offer yet. It's gonna be a jail time offer, but with the 2-for-1 or 3-for-1 days.
Okay, I'll put you in
if
with
the
her.
offer's accepted, it could be taken. Yeah.
Okay, I'll put you in with him. Ms. Beck.
There we go. Good morning. I've got Ms. Paula Arocha, and the state is sending the labs out for retest. But Mr. Bortner's going to look at the videos in the case in the meantime to see what he can do on the case in the meantime.
All right, that's going to be March 30th, in person in County Court 12 at 9 a.m.
I am out of town on the 30th.
Say that one more time.
I'm sorry?
Your audio was breaking up a little bit.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'm not going to be in town that day. I'm going to be in another state.
Okay, the 28th.
Check. I can do that.
All right, Ms. Paula Rocha, your court date has been reset to March 28th. That will be in person in County Court 12 at 9 a.m. now.
Mr. Booker,
Yes.
can you, my attorney, or ask him to call me, please?
I'll call you in just a moment, Mr. Rocha.
Thank you, ma'am. Appreciate it.
Thank you. No problem.
Thank you, Mr. Booker. Have a great day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Mr. Omar.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Booker. On case number, on Gabriel Perales, it looks like it's 69-42-78 to the best of my recollection. This case, we have a plea offer right now. My client needs to consider it. If we can get 30 days or so just to come back and either do a plea entry or figure out another resolution, that'd be awesome.
Okay, that'll be reset to March 29th, and that will be in person County Court 12.
March 29th. Let me check my calendar real quick. I should be, yeah, March 29th is good. Thank you so much.
Not a problem.
That's all I have. May I be excused?
Yes, sir, you're free to log off.
Thank you so much.
Hey, Booker.
Yes.
Can we recall Calvin Anthony for Friday? His offer even if he were to take the jail time offer today, even with 3 for 1, it wouldn't be enough to satisfy yet. And I have the opportunity to look into one of the cases to potentially dismiss one of them. So I want to give myself a day to do that. And then we didn't want to have to drag him in person. So if we could get him recalled for Friday morning docket, that would be great. And then we'll be set to take a plea on that day.
All right, whenever you get into the office, send me an email and let me know which cases or which case we're gonna go on, and I'll set them on a document for Friday.
Okay, for now, both. And if I can get one dismissed, then I'll let you know.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
And then did we figure out if the cell phone name was one of mine?
Let's see. Where is he? Sorry, walk around the hallway in front of County Court 12. Let's wait a moment. Let's let him get stationary.
Yeah, no problem.
Keith, what you got?
I have an offer from the state, and it's a pretrial diversion offer. So I'd like to talk to my client about that. You could put us back into a breakout room.
Sounds good.
Okay. Look at my desk. It's beautiful.
No.
Could we please reset Tiana Smith? She still has to do 48 hours of community service, but she has done the ATSE class.
And is this a conditional dismissal?
Yes.
Ms. Smith?
Yes, sir.
Hey, I'm gonna give you a 30-day reset. You have 48 hours community service to get done. I would hope that you can get those done as soon as possible. So that way on March 20th, you will not have to be back in court.
Yes, sir.
All right, so get those done as soon as possible, then you can notify your attorney to submit whatever paperwork you need to submit to her, and your case will be dismissed before the March 20th court date.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
No problem.
I'm free to log off.
Yes,
Thank you.
thank you.
And I'm ready to do the plea whenever, but could I talk to the ADAs again too?
Yeah, go back to number 1 and go back to number 1. I'll put your client, well, hold on. Yeah, go back to number 1. I'll put your client in there. You can start reviewing, and I'll have Caleb come in there shortly. Or move you to a different one and talk to you.
Okay. Okay,
Sure.
thank you.
Booker,
Yes, Judge.
Angela Blake is in the court. Did her client Thomas Vincent Young ever appear?
No, Judge.
Okay, all right. She just wanted to know. Thank you.
No problem.
Booker, did you remind Nell that her client is still here in custody?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, all right, thank you.
You're muted, but I can hear you from the from sitting out there.
Okay, and if we can we both be excused?
Yeah, I tried to, let's see. All right, I'm gonna reset it to March 30th. You can go back into that room. I tried to get her out, but she's still in there. You can just let her know that. Oh,
Okay.
hold on. Here she- Mr. Guadalupe Cantu?
Yes. Okay, you just send us back.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. I had it on mute.
Your attorney discussed with you what's going on with your case. I'm gonna set it to March 30th. Hopefully by then you don't have to come back. You'll be in the PTD program, but if not, your court date would be March 30th in County Court 12.
Okay.
Okay, you're free to log off now.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Thank you, Booker. Am I
No
excused?
problem. Yes, you're free to log off.
Okay, I'll bring a computer back.
Okay. Ms. Brown.
Hey there. So I wasn't on docket today. I had contacted you about conferring with the prosecutor. So my client is insistent on entering a plea, hopefully today, if that's at all possible. So I just wanted to touch base on the steps regarding that.
Probably not today, tomorrow. Is your client in Bear County or outside of Bear County?
He's in Bayer County, currently in jail.
Oh, he's in jail.
Mhm.
All right, just send me the information. I will send out the plea paperwork and put them on the docket for Friday. Because tomorrow we have an in-person docket and Friday is a Zoom docket, so it'll be easier to get it done there. So just send me an email with the information. I'll send you over the paperwork and we can get it done on Friday morning.
Could it be Friday afternoon? I have a pretrial hearing at 9 on Friday.
No, unfortunately not. We only have docket in the morning. Judge has other dockets and meetings in the afternoon.
Okay. So I'll take the.
If not, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we have Zoom dockets. Tuesday, Thursday is in person. So if you want to move it to sometime next week, in that email, just let me know, and then we can move it to a different date.
Great. All right. I will let you know as time progresses.
Okay.
Thanks.
No problem. Ms. Gonzalez.
Okay, so on Eduardo Lopez Medina, so he needs to speak with an immigration attorney, and so I don't know if we need to appoint. I want to do whatever's best for the defendant and the court. If you want to reappoint someone who speaks Spanish and does immigration, that might be best for him. But if you can appoint, but if you want me on the case and he needs some answers and I don't have them.
Okay, no worries. Since he is court appointed, I'm allowed to have the public defender's immigration attorney appointed to his case. Well, not take over the case, but just for immigration purposes. So I will get he's in jail. I'll set on my docket for the 24th, February 24th, and he should have all the stuff by then, and we can move forward with this plea at that point in time. Because I believe Sarah May is really good, and we'll do a quick turnaround. If she can get it back to me sooner, then I'll just contact you and move them up on the docket sooner.
And if it's Zoom, I can be set on any day, of course. So
correct.
Yeah, I can be flexible even last minute. Okay, thank you. That sounds good. I'm going to return to the breakout to explain to him, and then may I be excused from there?
Yeah, so you can let him know that he's notified attention officer that he's free to go from there too.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Caleb, what'd you say? I can't hear you.
Oh, Caleb?
Yes.
Okay. He went downstairs to get dismissal signed.
Was that for the Jason Joyner cases? Was it on today's docket?
It was for cases on today's docket. I don't know which one.
Oh, he just walked in the back.
Okay.
All right, thank you, Val.
Mm-hmm.
Ms. Brown,
Yes,
hey, your court date has been reset to March 31st.
okay,
You're free to log off now.
okay.
Hello, Mr. Booker?
Hey, Cisneros?
Yes, I didn't hear what was my next court date or what was gonna happen or what.
Okay.
I was asking, I know I have 6 hours of community service left, and I wanted to know if I could donate them.
One moment, your attorney's coming out of the breakout room. She can answer that question for you.
Okay, and if I donate them today, can I turn them in today?
She'll answer that for you shortly.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
La vida es más divertida cuando unes fuerzas. En equipo. Todos juntos. That's a great juntos en un nuevo paquete. Todo por solo $9.99 al mes.
Este mazo de cartas se encuentra completamente listo, completamente dispuesto para darte la señal y para darte la respuesta que estás buscando. Así que empecemos. En esta carta de la estrella, esta lectura en general.
Mr. Booker.
Gracias.
All right, Ms. Stone King, thank you for,
Okay,
thank you,
sorry
ma'am, for
about
your
that.
help.
You're welcome. So may I be excused?
Yes, ma'am, you're excused.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Mr. Booker.
Yes, sir.
Am I still waiting on my attorney, or I've been reset?
Guadalupe,
Acuna. It's Salinas, but it's under Acuna.
I thought he was deceased, Booker.
Well, he looks alive and well to me.
Yeah. Apparently he's okay. Can we reset him so I can talk to him?
Oh.
Yes, very much so.
All right, thank you.
Welcome back to the land of the living, sir. All right, sir, I'm gonna reset your court date to February 22nd.
22nd. Can we do it to month? Because I just asked for off this month.
for this week.
Well, your attorney needs to talk with you, so she'll reach out to you. As of right now, your court date is gonna be
Okay.
February 22nd. She's gonna reach out and talk to you.
Okay.
We all thought that you were dead, but since you're not, we'll have to, your attorney just needs to get some more information from you, and then we can go from there. You're free to log off right now.
Okay, sir. Thank you, ma'am, and I am alive.
Oh, good. Oh, good. I'm glad you're alive. I'll call you.
Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Irene?
Okay. Is everybody ready to move forward on Jason Gill?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, all right.
Irene, you there?
Irene? So.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, very good.
That's
All
gonna be
right.
number 37, Irene.
Okay, all right. This time the court will call the case of Jason Gill, cause number 695166. Would each side state their name and who they represent for the record, please?
Sandra Mitchell for the state.
Nell Smith for the defendant.
Good morning, Mr. Gill. How are you doing, sir? Do you know how to unmute yourself? Can you, there you go. Very good. Yeah, very good. Are you the same Jason Gill who's been charged with criminal trespass?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you had an opportunity to discuss this case with your lawyer?
Yes, I have.
And counsel, are you satisfied your client is competent enough to enter into a plea today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Gill, did you get an opportunity to go over a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonishments?
I read it, yes.
Did you go over that document with your lawyer?
Yes.
Did you understand it?
Yes, I did.
And did you sign it?
Yes, I did.
Counselor, are you satisfied your client understands his waiver of constitutional rights?
Yes, I am.
Mr. Gill, are you entering your plea voluntarily today?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, state, is there a plea bargain?
Yes, Your Honor. The plea is for a $0 fine, court costs, 21 days in Bexar County Jail, credit for time served, money and time to run concurrent, and the state asks that the judgment be satisfied.
Is this everyone's understanding of the plea bargaining agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Gill, how do you
Yes.
plead to the charge?
Guilty.
Is that what is in the paperwork, Neil?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. The court accepts your plea of guilty. Punishment voluntarily and intelligently entered into, and I'll set punishment as follows. We're going to move forward on a $0 fine. Court costs 21 days in the Bexar County Jail, credit for time served, money and time to run concurrent, and the judgment is satisfied. Is there anything else from either side?
Nothing further from the state.
No, Your Honor.
Nothing further from other sides. Sir, I have followed your plea bargaining agreement. You do not have my permission to appeal this. Mr. Gill, if you don't have anything else there holding you in jail, you should be let out later today. Okay?
Later today. All right. Appreciate you, ma'am. Have a good day.
Everyone is excused. Thank you, Counselor, for coming on and taking care of this. You got any other pleas, Booker?
No, Judge, that's it for now.
Okay, all right.
Tony.
Morning, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. And yourself?
Oh, I'm doing pretty well. I'm here filling in for Mario. He's stuck out in Comal County.
Yes.
So I have, first one is Jimmy Cuellar.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, I'm here.
And on that case, there is a felony pending, and so this case will likely be kind of swooped up with that one. We'll just request a reset on that.
All right, we're going back up to the right case. I'm gonna set this for March 31st, which will be in person in County Court 12. To see what happens with that felony, and then we'll just proceed from there.
Okay, very good.
Mr. Cuellar, did you get your new court date, sir?
The 31st,
Yes, and that'll be in person in County Court 12 for 9 a.m.
9 a.m. Okay,
Correct.
that sounds good. Thank you very much.
Not a problem.
Am I excused?
Yes, you're free to log off.
You have a great day. Thank you, sir.
You too.
Right, then my other one, whenever you're ready,
Go right ahead.
is Maria Salazar.
Okay.
And on that one, to discuss the offer, I do think that this is one that will get resolved pretty shortly. That we just need to get some mitigation to the state. And so if we could get 30 days, 45 days to get that mitigation in, I expect we'll get this one disposed of pretty quickly.
Sounds good. That one will be reset to March 29th. And again, that'll be in person in County Court 12.
Okay, very good. I see her online as well as Mary Salazar.
Did you get your reset date, ma'am? Got all written down?
I got it. Thank you. Have
No
a
problem.
great
You're free to
day.
log off. You too. Have a good one.
All right, and I think that's everybody, unless I'm missing someone.
Nope. That's all I have on my docket.
Okay, very good. Then may I be excused?
Yes, sir. You're free to log off.
All right, thanks, Booker.
You're welcome.
February 27th.
Hey, Booker.
El Montoya. Oh,
Yes, sir.
Your name, sir? Your name?
Luis Matuire?
I'm sorry, McGuire.
Yes.
Oh.
It's all good, don't worry.
Let me get you, let me get your attorney back on. 1 second.
Okay.
Ryan,
Yes, can I get a breakout room with Mr. Matoyer, please?
sure.
Hey Booker, can we get a reset for him to finish his mitigation work? He's got the classes done, just has to finish the community service hours, has 48 community service hours. And then I don't know, I guess he didn't come out of the breakout room. I didn't wait for him, I'm sorry. So if you want to drag him in here so he can hear his court date.
Sir, I'll not use violence.
Well, you know, you're entitled to your own opinion.
March 24th.
Okay. So Mr. Montoya, your next court date is going to be March 24th. It's going to be in person in County Court 12, okay?
Okay.
All right. And you're free to log off. Just get that mitigation work done. Okay.
All right. Sounds good.
All right.
All right.
And
Have a good day.
then Booker, Court, you guys have a good day.
Hey, Ryan, you too.